Hey everyone, Hunter here, or for Release Studios. Welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. And in today's review, we have the Elite TIE Fighter Pilot buildable figure. This is a buildable figure from The Last Jedi. This came out last year in September on Force Friday. Now, starting off this review, I'm going to say all this, items and names and all that. Ages 8 to 14. Number 75526. Name is Elite TIE Fighter Pilot and has 94 pieces. Now, original price goes it goes for $25. Now you may be wondering, Hunter, why would you spend $25 on this guy? Why? Like, why wouldn't you spend $25 on, say, the newer cool ones like the Boba Fett or Darth Maul or something like that? My reasoning for this is I didn't pay $25. I didn't even pay $20. I got a message earlier that morning yesterday from James. Now, if you guys didn't know, James actually tells me a lot of good deals at Walmart and all this. And he tells me about these things. And he's like, hey, they have these guys on clearance. Originally, they dropped it down to $7, and I was debatable on getting that for $7. I'm like, it ain't bad, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But then he's like, yeah, they're $5 each at Walmart, and I'm like, what? That's insane. So I was like, well, oh my goodness, that's $5. That's actually a good price. It's $20 off its original pricing. So, and luckily we went to Walmart that later day because we had to stall Aiden because we had a birthday party for him yesterday because yesterday was his birthday. So we went to Walmart to stall him, and I was like, I'm gonna check the clearance aisle. They actually had two things on clearance that were Lego related. They had this guy, of course, for $5, which I did, and oh my goodness, I'm so happy because I do love this figure, especially for $5. Then they also had the Scout Trooper and Speeder bike for $30, which isn't that bad. The original price was $60. That's half price, so that ain't that bad. So I spent $5 on this, and I'm actually quite happy that I was able to pay only $5 for this guy, because now it isn't my favorite buildable figure. It's definitely not my favorite. My favorite still goes to the Commander Cody one. But it's definitely a cool one to the point where I actually really like the head mold. And surprisingly, okay, so on the box, just scroll over to the box real quick. So this is the box, this is the front, the side, the backing. Kind of like the backing. And then that. Now, looking at this part right here, I thought I saw edges on the side. That's why I was expecting this to be stickers. This front right here, I thought those were stickers. I open the box, start building, and I realize these are prints. These are actually prints. They're not stickers. They're actual printed pieces. And I was like, what? No way. They're actual printed. These the shoulder pads I can understand because shoulder pads are usually printed on buildable figures. And then, of course, the helmet. But actual printed parts on buildable figures is kind of rare. They usually just come with stickers. So I was so happy that this was printed. And it's so cool, the printing on it. So, give it a full-on to look. Other than the helmet and the shoulder pads and the printing on the actual build for these, the TIE suit, the rest is kind of bland. Just because it's all black parts, there's no printing on any of it. All black. Even the torso, there's nothing. There's no printing, so it is kind of bland. The main things that are actually giving it, nice looking is the shoulder pads, this, and then the helmet, which isn't the biggest deal. So I'm not gonna strut on too bad of a thing it is. So here is the figure. Doing reviews on buildable figures is always annoying. So the head, of course, has most of the rotation. Now it can't move all the way, all 360 degrees, just because he does have this pipe, which is actually connected to the to the actual helmet mold. So, which is a really cool thing that they added. And it's just a soft full plastic, so you can bend it however you'd like it. Lifting the arm. That's just a type of Technic piece to hold this in place. Same on that side. Nothing much. Here is the printing on the shoulder. Put this guy so you guys can. There's the face. That's what it looks like. And again, that's printing just looks really nice. Of course, he's got all the articulation like the normal buildable figures, knee joints, feet, knuckle joints, feet joints, thigh joints, elbows, and hands and arm, of course. And of course, the head. The head doesn't turn too much just because of the tube or the pipe, which isn't a big deal. The gun is basically the same gun as the First Order Stormtrooper gun that we got for the First Order Stormtrooper buildable figure. It's literally identical. Like I was building this, I'm like I'm having deja vu. This seems like a lot similar to that one, and I brought down the Stormtrooper, and it's identical. Now, of course, it does come with the spring-loaded missiles, and how this feature works. You see this? You push it that, and it shoots. And of course, you got the extra one right here to add that to when you miss. Hey, you lose it. So it's basically just a normal buildable figure gun. But overall, I think this guy looks really nice. He's gonna look real cool next to the other buildable figures on top of my cabinet. So again, now I had heard a rumor that the buildable figure line was canceled, which is a bit upsetting because I actually do like the buildable figure line. It's one of my favorite semi lines or small little tiny lines. I think it's a semi line, and what a semi line is like a small little series from that. So this would be a semi Star Wars line where it's not a part of the actual Star Wars sets, like a TIE Fighter or any of the new Han Solo sets or anything like that. So this is a semi theme. That's what it is, semi theme. The microfighters are also semi themes. That old Planet series are. So I am a bit upset. The buildable figures I actually did like. Some of them didn't. Some people didn't care about them. And I was really hoping for the summer wave because they had a lot of cool ones this year. They had Darth Maul. They had the new Darth Vader. They had the Boba Fett. I actually thought about getting the Boba Fett one yesterday, but I was like, it's still $25, and I didn't want to pay that much. So I decided not to. And I will get the Boba Fett at some point. But they've had Boba Fett, a new Darth Vader with a function to take off his mask, Darth Maul. You also have what's it called? The Han Solo wave with Han Solo and the Range Trooper. No, I can't remember the name. It's that white snow-looking trooper with magnetic boots. So it's the Han Solo one I don't really care for just because I don't like the face figures. But the helmet ones and that one does look awesome. But I really wish they didn't. I hope they don't cancel it because there's the two that were supposed to come out this summer. I wanted so badly. One was a Super Battle Droid, and one was a 501st Clone Trooper, Phase 2 Clone Trooper on an AT-RT Walker. So similar to the Snowspeeder and not Snow Speeder, Scout Trooper and Speeder. It'd be the same thing where it's a buildable figure on a vehicle, and I was looking so forward to that. And there's a rumor that they canceled it, so I'm not too happy about that. But I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, definitely hit the like button, as well as stay tuned for the future upcoming reviews and videos. I've got a review to do of the TIE Interceptor that we built a week ago. I still need to do that. And, of course, a few other reviews. And, of course, stay tuned for Building Hoth next week. So I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.